Hey there, welcome to another quasi review for Berry Patch. So, I'm calling it a quasi review because it's more of a supplemental review, but it's more of a second part, so it's interpret it however you want. I'm calling it part 2 for in my title, in case you're wondering, but you've probably seen that, but that's beyond the point. So, I had already earlier today, actually probably about 30 minutes ago, from uploading standpoint, I should say, put out my main review for Warriors of Vision Shadow's Darkest Night. In this review, I'm going to be touching on a few things I was not able to put in that review due to time constraints. So, do I want to talk about? Well, there's a couple of things, but I specifically want to, because I had let you guys know in my previous review that I had given, or video I should say, that I had given it 4.5 stars out of 5, and I had talked about some of the reasons why I had done that, and I gave it a 4 or 5 stars or even 3/4 stars, which I have done before. One thing is because of how I thought it was disjointed from what was established in a Tiger Heart Shadow. Now, it could be me misremembering, which is possible. It is possible, I'm not sure, but that sense of it being disjointed just kind of threw me off a little bit. There was not too much else that really stood out. So yeah, so that's about it that I want to say. There was nothing else that kind of pushed it down to that else I can cite for pushing it down to that 4.5 star rating rather than a 4 3/4 or even a 5. But I also want to talk about things that would add, subtract, change. Well, of course, as I somewhat in a way alluded to earlier, that I would have done something to maybe remove that disconnect with Tiger Heart Shadow. But if it is just me seeing that, you can let me know if you have seen that as well. Then it's no problem. I just felt like there was one. So yeah. There's not too much else I would add. So yeah. So there's not too much else I actually probably would change. By change what's in there or take away. But would there be some stuff I would add? Probably so. And the biggest thing I would say I would add would be a little bit about what happened when Twig Paw got back to when she came back to ThunderClan, how they reacted to that. So yeah, that's one thing I would do as well. So yeah, that's about the biggest thing I would want to do, but I can't think of too much more. Yeah. Oh yeah, another thing about that. And then of course, as Snow the Sky Clan, for instance, Finpaw, and they have feelings for each other, so both go to Thunder Clan. I want to see how Thunder Clan reacts when they get there. Maybe we'll get that in a Vision Shadows, but we can't be too sure. And then, of course, at the end was kind of an interesting, connecting more to the Star Clan side of stuff that's going on. Which I never actually really touched on. Cat with a hind paw with 6 toes, which is rare, and how there's no cats in the clans having it. I'm just surprised, because I felt like, I could misremember, but I felt like there was like, the previous leader of Shadow Clan, Blackstar, had a paw with 6 claws on it. But, but, obviously, Blackstar is not alive in here, so not a problem. But I just kind of want, like, one cat, like an elder saying, well, we had one, but he died, or something like that. Just, that's another thing maybe I would add a remark like that. So yeah, I never actually talked much about the Star Clan side of things that's going on, because there was so much actually going on. And I really can't wait to see what comes together. But I feel we will find out more about it in River Fire and wherever the 6th and last book of the arc is going to be where we'll know everything will come to its conclusion as the author has designed. So yeah, but is there really too much I want to say about River of Fire? Based on the title, I'm really not sure what to predict, and I don't think I will even try. So yeah. So that's actually where I'm going to end this supplemental issue review. But you can let me know in the comments what did you think of this book, as I asked in my main review, which I suggest you check out if you haven't seen it. So yeah, I'll do that, and also you can let me know whether, if you have read it, was there anything you would have had done a little differently. Just curious. No, good, because yeah, what you think might happen in the next book as well. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this review, please leave a like and comment down below answering the questions I have posed throughout, and anything else you want. Also consider following me on social media, links are in the description. Also consider supporting me on Patreon. Donations there can help make this channel possible, and my other channels that I have as well. I have a kind of a, I don't know how to put it. Consider it how do I describe it? Opinions, facts, research, academic, that kind of stuff. The more no, academics posing more debates, questions, thoughtful. I don't know how to put it, but that channel, Jonathan Barry, you can go check out. It can be insightful and knowledgeable. Trying to figure out how to really describe that channel as a whole. Sometimes I use the term academic. I think it might fit. Also, you can check out my science fiction channel. So, science fiction, fantasy, that stuff's a sci-fi. John Barry, you can check that out as well. Warriors Could actually is a fantasy book. I don't talk about it much over there because I do more like Star Wars and Star Trek. But I may actually show some warrior stuff on there as well. Probably not, but you never know. It's probably mostly on this channel though, because it is namely a book series. But so yeah, and also I probably just want to say I do have a gaming channel you may be interested in as well. So thanks for watching, and as always, have a good day or good night wherever you are. May stalk and light your path.